boy LB at the Hit Factory. And we talking. We doing real talk now. I'm gonna break down some real talk because I've been getting a lot of questions and a lot of different things people wanted me to address. And one of them was the racism in martial arts. Now, first and foremost, racism is everywhere. So why wouldn't it be in martial arts? And how does that affect 52 blocks? Well, I believe, 52 blocks feels a lot of the effects of that, because when it comes to seeing disciplined black men, most are like, they're confused. They can't understand it. It's like, is that a disciplined black man waking up every day training? That throws them off, because usually what's put out about black culture is that we're lazy and we don't want to get things done, even though we help build this country. But we're lazy and we don't want to get nothing done, and we don't want to do this, we don't want to do that. So when you see a disciplined black man, for most people looking in, it's confusing to them. They can't understand it. Like, what happened to him? How did he get there? So when you see 52, most are like, we don't believe black people had any discipline to put no fighting system together. But yet the Chinese could do it. Kung Fu sweeping across America. And we've all seen in MMA that Kung Fu, most Kung Fu practitioners can't make it work. They're getting the shit beat out of them. Well, you know what works in MMA? Punching, kicking, wrestling. That's it. Now, I'm not saying that Kung Fu can't work. I'm just saying the practitioners of it, the people who's doing it, they can't even fight. But yet, their forms has dojos across America, and people are still going, believing they getting their Wing Chun without learning how to punch and how to kick and how to wrestle. So a lot of people are caught up in the Kung Fu fantasy, most. But they'll, when 52 came, it's like, there's no way that this could be a real system. It's all a myth. But yet everybody else's system is real, and the way you would think they phrase it is like they systems came from God or something. No, somebody made up your system. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is made up. So since it's all made up, you can't point the finger at us for making up our system. Of course, fight systems are culture. It goes along with the culture and how the people are. And of course, defensive fighting would be what we do. We're defensive with basketball, football. Everything we do, we have that defensive flair to it. So it wouldn't be no big surprise that we got a defensive fighting system. So let's just get that out the way. Yes, we do have this fighting system. If you go back to Africa and everywhere, anything else black, we have fighting systems. No different. So yes, 52 is the black man's martial art being introduced to the world by black instructors, just like karate, Okinawans and the Chinese introduced their arts. Now let's move on to the real fighting thing. Now I'll get a couple of things, is that, like my 52 is only for real-time killer, and light is a sports culture. Let's save the bullshit. What I do works. What other people do may not work because of their mind frame. My shit is only for the streets and for killing. If you ain't no killer, how could you kill? Like, how you killing? Like, where are your bodies? Please show us your records of ripping eyeballs out, or, all of this illegal stuff that you say can't happen in the ring, but you can do it, but yet you don't practice it. Because how do you practice killer moves? It's even like in the army, they don't let you shoot at each other with live rounds. You know what I'm saying? You could say that's practicing for real time, because people are going to shoot at them. So why won't we let them shoot live rounds at each other? Hell no, that's not practicing. Going to the gym and practicing will serve you better in real time than any other this fuddy-duddy stuff they saying works in real time, but you can't practice it. You can't have a rep. You can't do this and that, but it works. But we're not practicing, or we're practicing underground where we are killing people, but y'all don't see them. See, this is the crazy mind state that you got to deal with when you hear all of this crazy stuff. No. Don't come at me with your stuff is made for killing and it's not made for the ring, but yet you don't practice it. It's made for nothing. You're selling lies. What I teach in the ring, what I teach out here in the park will serve you in real time. I'm talking 95%. So if you really want to learn real stuff, find you a real teacher who's not spreading this fantasy stuff. Anything that works in the gym can work on the street. There's no separation. People will say, well, I have a ref. So what? Fuck the ref. What the hell does the ref mean? If I'm practicing to throw a right hand sharp and straight like an arrow and you doing this shit, I got a better chance of knocking your ass out. So you can save all your, I'm from the streets and my stuff only works in the streets. No, what you're trying to say is code word for I don't know shit, and I'm using a whole bunch of fluff and game to try to cover it. So save it. So that is my point on both.